Do you think Evanescia is gonna get a... Okay, sheesh. I have never seen or played Evanescia gameplay in my entire life. They don't have it on the early access, right? So I've never ever seen it. That being said, right? That being said, I think it will be more comparable for Evanescia to be compared to a Rabba or Boothill instead of Acheron and Firefly. Because they fundamentally follow the same path, which means the team building is probably going to be a little bit similar. The difference is Evanescia really wants energy, right? Because you saw that from live stream. And right now, Sparksy and Yao Guan can't give you enough energy. So I'm guessing what might happen if they're going to be doing a little bit of a switcheroo, instead of just having a single Elation team, like a single Braid team or a single Remembrance team, they might have two different Elation teams. So we have Elation Team 1, which cares about punchlines, as well as Yao Guang instance. And then we have Elation Team 2, which probably cares more about energy and Yao Guang instance. Then you just pick who do you want to give a Yao Guang to, right? Then whichever one don't have a Yao Guang, fucking run an EMC or some shit, right? I think that will probably be most likely be happening. I guess. I think. Just thinking, right? Okay, thank you. Did you realize Silver is about to use an extra? Alright, chat. I know this, but I'm gonna wait for this to hit a live server, and then we'll make a video about it. Because essentially TLDR as of right now is that if you're playing Silver Wolf, there's this weird, I don't know like if it's a bug or glitch or whatever, it consumes one of your EBAs if you were to transfer mid-wave, which is really, really bad. Because you basically just lose one EBA for free. But if I don't say anything right now, and they fix it on the live server, there's a higher chance we get free posts. So I'm gonna just shut the fuck up about it, and then what? You're welcome, by the way. CM Pro tier made. Okay, chat. Boom. Okay. 夯顶级人上人 NPC 拉完了. This is basically CN's tier list right now, by the way. CN uses this exact tier list for everything. They even have this tier list for gacha games. They have this tier list for like the ranking of all gacha games. So within a gacha game, they use this tier list, and then like which gacha game is hung is like that is the gacha game. 拉完了 is basically you're done. NPC is like you're so bad, you're basically an NPC. 人上人 is like it's alright. You're like better than most people. Right? 顶级 is like top tier. And then hung is like I don't know what hung is like. Oh shit, it's that good. Right? So that is basically how CN tier list works. But in any case, I think the reason why they say Sparksy is so bad is because there's this thing called EMC. And EMC is free. So purely in terms of opportunity cost, it would make more sense to run a free unit, save that one cost, give that shit to either your E2 Silverwolf investments, or if you have enough investment on Sparksy already, kit that E2 Sparksy. Because the E2 Sparksy changes a lot. It legitimately changes a lot because your punchline generation of E2 Sparksy is so much higher. But at E0, you must just use the free unit. So that is like their methodology behind it, which I fully agree. I would say though, this whatchamacallit, this Yao Guang E1, right? This Yao Guang E1. It depends on, are you able to move Yao Guang away from Silver 9 into like another team? Because like, I don't know if Yao Guang is gonna get a 3B scenario. Because if she does get a 3B scenario, so let's just say we have an Elation Cyrene, right? If an Elation Cyrene comes along, Yao Guang is not going to be able to pivot like 3B, because 3B can still be ran outside of Elation pretty well, right? Especially E1 3B. But if you ran E1 Yao Guang and like an Elation Cyrene comes, where the fuck are you going to run Yao Guang? So it's not as like easy to change compared to 3B. So I would be more conservative on vertical investment on Yao Guang. But like for example, if you already know for a fact you want to play Silver Wolf, the safest bet is always that E2. Because you don't know what this DPS's final team is going to be at the end of the version. But if you already know you want to play set DPS, just get that DPS's idolence and vertical investment first. And in the future, if they release more supports or like sustains, you can get those instead. Which is why, for example, right, look at what happened to Jiao Qiu. You could get Ezo aggro plus Ezo Jiao. It works, right? It works. But it is a lot harder to pivot out when they release like a version 3 or a version 4 version of their support. But you as a player, you're playing the DPS, right? You don't play supports, in a sense. You are using supports to help the DPS that you want to play. It's like Bob plays Remembrance, right? And the Remembrance flagships, I'm using my casters and my Evernight. And I guess the whole flagship as a whole, right? That if I still want to like change teams, the DPS is still going to be fundamentally the same unless they give me another Remembrance DPS, which I don't think is going to be happening unless it happens. So, anyways, so that is why like it would be safer if you are uncertain if that current team you're using is going to see the same exact team by the end of like this version. But if you know you want to play the DPS, then get a DPS, right? So if you want to play Final, right, you don't know if you're going to be sticking Final forever. Or like you don't know if Saridra is Final's best slot, right? Who is going to be the third slot, right? You don't know. But if you know you want to play Final forever, then E2 Final is a very, very straightforward upgrade. Because no matter what the support is going to be, you are still using Final, right? So that is going to be my 2 cents. Everything else is going to be pretty nice. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Remy, I did not forget, guys, right? Your streamer, in fact, did not forget because I am actually a good streamer. So if you come and take a look right here, right? If you come and take a look right here. Whoa! Your streamer did not forget, Remy. So enjoy this link right here because your streamer did not forget, right? What else do we have back up in... Did I miss something, guys? Oh, okay. MrPokke, real question. If your girlfriend breaks up with you having... What the fuck is wrong with you, Bago? Hi, MrPokke. Is Ezo Firefly playable after the buff? Yes, very much so. If you're gonna be a DPS that's focused on break, Firefly is probably the only playable DPS at Ezo. I mean, like, you can still run Rabbi Boot here, right? But like, oof, it's more annoying. Also, I do have a question. Why didn't you pull for Dahlia back then? You know, okay, but it's not too late. Yes, it is playable. Mr. Streamer, I see a lot of people advertise not spend the comments bit on Rocket Hole, and we better save it because what I always saying for they're not gonna. Okay, the reason why we save it, right, is because there's always gonna be something better in the future. It's like phones, right? It's like GPU, right? If I would upgrade to a 5080, which I didn't do it because I want to improve my performance. I did because I have no choice. That's why I had to do it, right? My PC exploded, right? My 4080 died. Do I need it? Fuck no. I don't even feel the difference, right? It's the same thing in Gajapes, right? Do you really need that additional Hue Hue or Bubbin or Fuxuan or Blade or E4 well? Do you need it? Because if you don't need it, they are just gonna release for 60-80, 70-80, 80-80. They're gonna keep releasing more units eventually anyways, right? So as the longer you hold without needing it, the more value you're gonna get out of it. Only use it if you feel that your account is literally not going to be functioning, right? Like if your account physically cannot clear any content because you have no supports, or you need a Hue sustain because your Gallagher sucks ass, then get it. But if you can, then there's no point, right? So that is the best analogy I can think of. Do you have one more unknown review? Okay, I actually do have... I was supposed to end off my anomaly stuff. This was supposed to be my last one, right? This was... Oh, no, this. This was... Bro. Okay, this was supposed to be my last one. Also, in case you guys can't tell, bro, I was like so fucking... This was 3 a.m. Do you guys see my IVEX? Bro, look at my fucking IVEX, bro. This was like fucking 3 a.m., like 3:30 a.m. I was like so overworking, but like, oh my god, I had to cook this one up in me. It was fucking crazy. But it was supposed to be my last. Also, 50 subs will fix my IVEX. There was just one more guy that said this. Which is, where is the, someone said something about Well Yang, if I can find it. Fuck me. Okay, it's not here, but essentially, someone asked me, now do a video with Well Yang sustainless. So I will do it. So that will actually be my last video. Hopefully it's not this overworked, but yep, it is gonna be coming very, very... But okay, I would say though, chat, This is the first time I did a very, very short early access video where there was no yapping, there was no guide. It was just me playing the game, logged the fuck in, like a HSR expert, bro, right? Like a HSR expert. So drop a like, drop a subscribe, drop a prime, and then we can see more of these showcases in the future. Next one is probably going to be a very similar thing to E4. And yes, it was, in fact, a zero-cost team, or rather a zero-cost support team. I did not lie on the thumbnail, right? The thumbnail said zero-cost support, which it is. It was E0 Sparkle, which is a free unit, right? I think we all agree Sparkle is a free unit. So, and what to do, unless you pick, I don't know, like fucking aircraft or some shit, right? Zero cost. R-Star is free. EMC is free. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bang, right? You have coomed your last coom, my man.